In hip-hop news today, we have Crybaby Drake suing Spotify and UMG over Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. So, Drake is in his feelings again, but this time, it's not over an ex or a missed text. No, this time, he's reportedly suing Spotify and Universal Music Group UMG over Kendrick Lamar's diss track Not Like Us, which was released on May 4th, 2024. Yes, you heard that right. Drake isn't even mad about one of his own songs being sidelined. He's allegedly upset because Not Like Us has been getting too much attention. And the weirdness of it all, he is suing his own record label, UMG. Not Like Us was also a massive hit on radio and became the best-selling rap song of 2024, and it spent 21 weeks at #1 on the rap charts. Let's break this down. Not Like Us is Kendrick doing what Kendrick does best, dropping bars that cut deeper than a steak knife and calling out his peers without naming names. The track has fueled fan theories that Kendrick is, once again, taking shots at Drake, something that is a part of hip-hop culture, where you rap and take shots on records towards other rappers you don't care for. But apparently, what's really grinding Drake's gears is how much love Not Like Us is getting on playlists and streaming platforms. Spotify reportedly gave it prime real estate on Rap Caviar and other major playlists, while UMG allegedly poured extra resources into promoting it. And Drake's response towards this is a big fat lawsuit. Because, of course, if you can't beat them in a rap battle, you beat them in court. In his legal filing, Drake claims Spotify and UMG have created an unfair and biased ecosystem that promotes tracks aimed at tearing him down. According to sources close to the rapper, probably his OVO crew, he feels Not Like Us is being artificially boosted to overshadow his latest releases. Drake claims Universal Music Group UMG used a network of bots in conjunction with a so-called pay-to-play scheme to manipulate and saturate the streaming services and airwaves with Kendrick Lamar's smash hit song Not Like Us, all to Drake's detriment. The lawsuit accuses UMG, which happens to have deals with both artists, of allegedly shelling out cash to Spotify to push Not Like Us to listeners who were just trying to vibe with completely unrelated songs and artists. For clarification, the deal that both artists have with UMG is that UMG only distributes Kendrick's music, while Drake signed to UMG in 2022 for $400 million. The drama doesn't stop there. Drake's filing also claims UMG paid Apple to have Siri act shady, misdirecting users who were requesting his tracks and instead serving them Kendrick Lamar's diss track. So basically, when listeners ask Siri to play the album Certified Lover Boy by Drake, Siri instead played Not Like Us, which contains the lyric Certified Pedophile, which is a lyric in Not Like Us. According to the filing, this sneaky maneuver gave Not Like Us an artificial glow-up, making it seem way more popular than it actually was. To top it off, Drake alleges that UMG has been trying to sweep all this under the rug by firing employees they think are Team Drake, proving that in the world of music, loyalty is apparently as fragile as a leaked album drop. Drake also alleged that UMG, additionally, paid social media influencers to promote and endorse Not Like Us. So, here is my 2 cents regarding this. Maybe Drake has some legal ground here. If he can prove that Siri actually served up Not Like Us when the people asked for Certified Lover Boy. I think he might have some legal grounds to stand on if he can actually prove it. So, with UMG, it seems like they can't pick a side because there are 2 artists beefing and releasing beef tracks against each other on the same damn record label. Regardless of who wins, UMG wins because the 2 dogs in the fight are connected to them. I think Drake is salty because UMG just went along with Kendrick because the public seemed to side with Kendrick in the beef and the song took off, and Drake is in his feelings. Also, a source clarified that Drake is not mad at Kendrick, he is instead mad at the system. Okay, maybe he's a little mad at Kendrick. I think he is mad at Kendrick, but he just can't come out and say that because it will make him look like a softie, so he has to find some legitimate things to stand up in court against Spotify and UMG. The internet, as expected, is losing its mind. Kendrick fans are roasting Drake on every platform, flooding social media with memes like, Drake mad because Kendrick's diss hits harder than his feelings, and imagine suing over bars you can't respond to. One particularly savage tweet read, Drake suing over a playlist spot is the most light-skinned behavior ever. Meanwhile, Drake stans are defending their king, arguing that the lawsuit is about justice. Kendrick gets critical acclaim handed to him, one fan tweeted, but Drake built an empire. This might not be just about a diss, it could be about equality in music. As for Kendrick, he's been quiet. No tweets, no Instagram posts, no sly subtweets. Classic Kendrick. But you just know he's somewhere, probably in a dimly lit studio, writing another diss track that will make Not Like Us sound like a lullaby. And when he does respond, it'll probably be so subtle and layered that it'll take the internet 3 months to decode it. But maybe it's deeper than that. Maybe Drake sees Kendrick as the one artist he can't outrun. No matter how many chart-topping hits Drake churns out, Kendrick keeps coming back with critical darlings that remind everyone what artistry looks like. Could Not Like Us have hit a little too close to home? Neither Spotify nor UMG has commented publicly, but insiders suggest their defense is simple, it's Kendrick Lamar. People just like his music, and honestly, they have a point. Spotify's algorithms didn't put Not Like Us in heavy rotation because it's a diss track. It's there because people can't stop streaming it. Meanwhile, UMG has been backing Kendrick for years, so the idea that they'd prioritize one of his tracks isn't exactly shocking. Drake's argument, however, seems to hinge on the idea that the platforms are intentionally pushing Kendrick's diss to stir the pot. Because nothing drives streams like drama, right? Drake suing over Not Like Us is peak celebrity drama, but it also highlights the hyper-competitive nature of the music industry. But in all honesty, no one has ever sued over a rap beef before. Streaming platforms have become the gatekeepers of success, and when you're Drake or Kendrick, for that matter, every playlist placement feels like a chess move. But at its core, this is about ego. Kendrick's diss stung, and Drake's response isn't another diss track, it's a legal document. And while this might seem over the top, it's also kind of hilarious. Only in 2024 could we see two of the biggest rappers in the world duking it out over playlist algorithms and promo budgets. At the end of the day, Drake versus Not Like Us isn't going to solve anything. Kendrick will keep dropping fire tracks. Drake will keep making hits. And we'll all keep streaming both because who are we kidding? Drama makes everything more entertaining. So whether you're Team Kendrick, Team Drake, or just here for the chaos, one thing's clear, hip-hop beef has officially entered the digital age. And honestly, we're here for it. Before we go, a part of me thinks that Drake might be hiding behind the lawsuit because he couldn't win the rap beef with a rap because Not Like Us took off and Drake couldn't keep up. But if Drake can actually prove his case in court, he might be onto something. Or maybe the pressure from people and his record label will force him to settle out of court. I also think even if Drake wins, people are going to look at him differently because people will always believe he sued because he lost the rap battle. Let me know in the comments, Do you think Drake is being petty, or is he suing for fairness in music? Please check out this video on the screen. The algorithm knows you will like it. Goodbye and take care.